Okay. I I know I said I would not really need to come back on here again, but there's something really, really big and important that I think I need to, that I feel like I should share with all of you. Um, well, I've been thinking about this for a while. This is not an, I have, and it was not an easy decision to make. Um, it was really hard to do. I think the only thing harder than this decision was working up the courage to actually reveal it to people. Um, I'm gonna wait for more people to show up and then I'll get right down to business. Um, I'm sorry. I really didn't know whether or not I should. This Tower Skovdal. Hello, first person to show up. I think. Now, I'm gonna wait for more people to arrive so I can share this news. Um, I'm sorry. Hey, baby. More people. I'm gonna wait for more people to appear in the chat or say something, so I'll know that I have so that I'll make that my signal to tell you guys what's going on. And I want you to know that what I'm about to say, I mean 100%. Hey, sissy. It's a really tough decision that I'm making, but I, like I said, the only thing that's probably tougher than making this decision is working up the courage to open up to people about it, because I don't know if anyone's going to take it seriously or not, given all that's happened recently this year. um I just I don't know. Should I do this? I mean, I I don't know. I'm I really don't know if I I, I need a moment, okay? I need a moment. I had to go into the kitchen for a moment, get myself a drink and some little snacks, something to snack on. And then while I was in there, I was telling myself, I was saying to myself, "Come on, Nick, you can do this. You promised people you would. You can't go back. You can't go back on your word. You gotta do what you promised. You can't leave him hanging." Oh, whoops! I better hang on. Here we go. Is everyone still here? Okay, Maverick's still here. Anybody else? Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Deep breath, Nick. You can do this. You can do it. Okay, so here goes. I know that for years now I have been pretty strong about my beliefs, and those beliefs have led to some pretty bad moments, particularly the events of April 2022. Um, I have been a non believer for many years now, ever since I was in middle school. That will be about close to a decade, I'd say, maybe 8 or 9 years since I came out as an atheist. And I have had a lot of issues and problems, a lot of trouble trying to trust people who do believe because of not only experiences that I have gone through, like horrible traumatic experiences, but also witnessing other people go through similar experiences. Well, I realize now that not every religious person is alike. Some are good, some are bad, and some are just in the middle. But here's the thing: I have been talking with some religious people over Roblox and Discord. It's weird the way I say it, Roblox, and I've gotten to know them on Discord. One of my best friends that I've been chatting with lately, um, we met in a game on Roblox, some kind of game, and she and I have been really close. She's been supporting me through tough times, even and when I was telling all of you to leave me because you didn't deserve me, she was one of the people who I said should leave me. But she insisted on staying, and she wanted to be there for me. And she's just that nice of a person. And after talking with a couple groups on Roblox and Discord, in fact, the other night, I was telling them why I didn't believe that much in God and all that stuff. And they reassured me that that God is not as bad as I think he is, and that and that not all religious people are the same, and that a lot of them do, and quite a lot of them do in fact care about other people. They always say they want the best for them, and I don't think up until recently, with all this stuff, I've experienced true tolerance from religious people. Like, and they've accepted the fact that I'm bisexual. They support and they love me for who I am. And we were in the call, and they just decided to pray for me, and it's strange, but I actually kind of felt something. I kind of felt something, I felt this feeling just wash over me, like a calm, nice feeling. And I was honestly, by the end of the call, I was almost in tears. Like, I got so emotional, I almost just started crying. And they just kept saying, "We love you, we love you, we love you," and I said, "I love you all too." And then the friend that I was talking about, who I've known for a while, for about a year or two, since about a couple days ago, she and I have decided to have a little moment, like once or twice every day, to just pray together. And honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I've been looking at prayer as a sacred ritual, as some kind of freaky cult ritual that people just get together and stand in a circle and touch each other and chant words together. But I'm beginning to see more than that. I'm Now let me be totally clear. I'm not a Christian. I'm not any religion. I don't think I'm going to align with any religion really, but and I can't call myself a truly 100% full believer because I still have doubts. But the news that I just basically want to say is I don't think I might guys I might not be an atheist anymore. Maybe there really is a God. And it's not that he sucks at his job, it's just that he can't do everything. It's like he can't always I mean, prayers don't always work. Some do, and I've always seen those as coincidences. Like when people pray to recover in the hospital, I always thought that the doctors and the nurses and the medical staff were the ones who took care of that, not God. But I guess, I understand. I do understand things about religion a little more, like that whole ritual thing I mentioned where they will stand in a circle and touch each other and put their arms around each other, hold hands and stuff like that. They'll put their hands on each other's backs or shoulders, stand in a tight circle and stuff like that. They've explained to me that it's not really anything freaky. It's just like what it means is like to show solidarity and support and fellowship and love for one another and stuff like that. Because when they stand hand in hand or arm in arm, they're they're uniting as one. So like this, let me take a profile. I'm gonna change my profile picture to an example. When I was in the group call in one, and I even made a DM group with the friend I mentioned and another person I know from that same Roblox group that I met her in, which was not the group that prayed for me in that one night. I called it Three Siblings in Christ and stuff like that. That's actually what the group name is that I have set up with these two people. And this is the icon that I used. And I sent that picture when we did our daily prayer and stuff like that. Because it would represent, us as a group together. And although some of my views on religion still stand, like how toxic a lot of the community is, that really doesn't apply to everyone. And some of my opinions have changed. Like, I do still think a lot of the community is toxic, and they use their beliefs as an excuse to bully others. But I was wrong to think that all religions and all religious people are like that. Not all religious people hate gay people. Not all of them bully atheists and threaten people if they don't believe. Some are actually really nice, and the problem is I just never took the time to get to know them, you know? I never really took the time to try and understand their beliefs. Well, that's okay. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing to be an atheist. It's not a bad thing to be gay. It's not a bad thing to be, even though you're not gay, you're pansexual, like you said, Ami. And I'm bisexual, and when people, say, oh, God hates F words, stuff like that. Like I said in that one stream, we're talking about God, the all-knowing, all-powerful ruler of the world who loves everybody unconditionally, would never discriminate and treat people unfairly based on, their skin color, their race, their gender, their orientations, things like that. So, and I would say, if God doesn't care, why do you? And then they just clap back with, "Oh, he does care. It's a horrible thing to be that way." And those guys are not true believers. They're not good Christians. They're not true Christians. True Christians would never discriminate. You know what I mean? Um, Guys, I want every single one of you to hear me when I say this, okay? I did all of you horribly wrong. I was in a horrible state of mind. I said some things I really shouldn't have said. I lost a lot of you because of it, because of my own insanity and my beliefs before all that, beliefs at that time. And guys, listen to me closely, okay? I am so sorry for everything I've done. I'm not kidding. I really regret everything. I know you don't have to forgive me if you don't feel you can trust me. That's all right. I really am sorry for everything, though. I really wish I hadn't done it. If I had if I had never even had these beliefs in the first place, if I didn't have such low trust of religious people in the first place, I don't think it would have gotten this bad. I really don't think it would have gotten this bad. But I mean it wholeheartedly, 100%. I am truly sorry for everything I've done to all of you. And I hope you can forgive me. If you decide to forgive me, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. If you decide not to forgive me, or if you don't know what to do, like if you think it'll take some time, I understand. I fully understand. However, I just ask that you keep one thing in mind, okay? Regardless of all of this stuff that's happened, what hasn't changed is the fact that I am still a human. And it's natural for humans to fuck up and make mistakes. Every human makes mistakes. Nobody's nobody's perfect, nobody's flawless. It's like that Hannah Montana song, nobody's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone has those days. My god, I can't believe I just quoted that show. I can't believe I just quoted fucking Hannah Montana, aka Miley Cyrus. Thank you. Thank you. And I just want you all to know that I really regret not just the slanderous comments I've made, like all the anti-religious stuff that I've said, but also the stuff I've said to hurt you guys. When I said that you all meant nothing to me, and that your existence caused pain in my life, I was angry. I was crazy at that time. And I was trying to make myself go down as deep as I could. Averick suggested that I should probably take down my other streams. And I guess that means all the video about the me fetish. All right, well, he said I should keep the. Hmm. Hmm. Thanks, sis. Thank you, sis. Yeah. Guys, I really mean it when I say I'm sorry. And I know it's going to take a lot to make up for what I've done. But I just want you all to know I really, really do care about all of you. I love every single one of you. I know it hasn't really seemed that way given what happened recently. Hey Ami, I'll add you in when Mav gets here. Hmm. 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 Well, Mav's PC is assing around. It's I'm gonna go ahead and let Ami come in here. Hey, babe.
Okay, I'm here in the stream. What my boyfriend said was true, and he did mean it though. And I'm still in shock that he said that there was a god maybe, but I still respect him, even though I'm shocked, and I still love him no matter what. But
Yeah.
what really made you change your mind about all this?
Well, I had been talking with some people about the people who are religious and stuff like that. And when I mentioned what they did for me, the things they've said, and then my other friend who I mentioned, I I felt so emotional, like so touched when it happened.
Mm.
Like I didn't feel anything negative. Like I didn't feel weird. Hey Mav.
Uh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright.
I can hear you, Maverick, but yeah, back to you, Nick. You were very emotional, huh?
Yeah, like I almost cried when they were, praying for me. I
Mm.
didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what to say. Like they it's like this is it's more than just like a community. It's more than just a group of people. These guys view each other and anyone else who's willing to come join the community, even though nobody has to join per se. They view everyone as their own brother and sister,
Mm.
and that's really sweet in my opinion.
Mm.
It's like
Well,
it's like a family of people.
I see that. Even though, for me though, when there was a prayer, I used to feel that way, but I don't get very emotional. I just say like, "Thank you." But nowadays, I like that's still not going to work.
And
So
like
yeah.
every time I would see something at a church service on Roblox, when they end the prayer, everyone says Amen. All I would say is yeah, yeah, whatever.
Mm.
And at times that my attitude has even gotten me banned from a few games or muted.
Mm. I guess that's why
And
if you
some have
said
even forcefully tried to convert me, like by saying if you're not a believer, then get out or stuff like that. But the ones that are really nice and who I've misjudged, they're really not as bad as I thought they were. They're not so bad once you get to know them.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, Christians can be nice, but the majority of them are like, nah, 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 nah.
I mean, quite a lot. And those guys, I would, like I've said, and and like everyone else always says, they are not true believers. They are fake believers.
Spammer bots spamming some stuff
Nope.
about fucking naked? No.
Uh,
No,
another
you don't.
a friend of mine from my college also had that problem too this morning when he was streaming this morning.
I reported it twice.
Does it have a green check mark for his profile picture?
On a red background, yes.
Yeah, it's that same person. It was in another friend of mine's stream this morning.
The same, yeah, the same. I kind of saw something like that coming from a mile away that someone would try and spam.
The question is, what are these spammers accomplishing by spamming? Absolutely nothing.
Unless their goal was to make themselves look retarded.
That's what I say.
Damn straight.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So yeah, I I do respect. I mean, I s- I have a Christian family, and they just see things. They just see things like, you know, no. For my mom though, if she were
Yeah,
to,
she's not one of the tolerant Christians. In other words, she's not a true Christian. She's a fake Christian.
because real Christians, if you find them, pretty. That's a rarity. That's a blue
Because
moon
like
thingy.
like 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 the Bible says, to that whole love thy neighbor mentality.
Hmm.
Who does treat everyone with respect, all that?
Yeah.
That's not just for people who think the same way you do. It says, you have to be respectful of everyone with no condition, unconditionally. So, and those who don't obey, those who don't live up to the Bible's expectations or what it says, if basically what I'm saying is that if you are a Christian and you're out here bullying people for being gay or not being straight Christian like you need to rethink the way you treat people and think, what would Jesus say about all this? What would God say about all this? And if you think he's going to give you a pass to bully people, you're wrong. In fact, you claim that gay people and atheists are the ones going to hell. Well, don't bigots go to hell as well? Don't bullies go to hell? And at times on discussions on Roblox, I've said that question, isn't bigotry a sin? Aren't bullies the ones who are going to go to hell? And they'll say, yeah. And so then I say, well, then answer me this. Why aren't you guilty? And most of the time, that shuts them up. Either that or they try to come up with some bullshit, Karen entitled excuse. Is anyone still here in the live chat?
I'm right here. Let's read. As a lifelong Christian, through an active preacher, God forgives, loves, forgives all there, even those aren't believers. There's nowhere in the Bible where God says to hate others for their lifestyles.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
We talked about this in Baby Liam's server recently. And when he uploaded that video based on a real life experience he had,
Mhm.
buddy, I am so proud of you for and that was a really great video that you made about the rainbow. And I am starring that comment. I put it in the starred section, and
Nice.
I pinned that comment as well. And I don't think I've ever starred a comment before. I know there have been a couple of times where I pinned comments.
And I haven't seen that video yet, though, but I can agree with Simon that bigotry is not okay.
Yeah, and if you think that just because you're a Christian you can do whatever you want whenever you want to whoever the hell you want, you're wrong.
I hate people who are like that.
And God isn't going to give you special treatment.
Yeah, you can't. I hate to be like this, but I'm just gonna reword what he says. You know, God can't personalize everything for you.
What happened?
What?
What happened, baby? What are you whispering about?
Nothing. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen. I still haven't seen Simon's video about the bigotry, but I do
I
agree
did.
that bigotry is not okay, and I wish people would stop the bigotry stuff.
And I've been seeing it a lot this year alone.
So I can.
Yeah. And when you basically if you were going to be a Christian, you should at least be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah.
Love your neighbor doesn't just mean only people who are the exact same way as you. Like everyone is different and it's not going to kill you to accept that. And you can protest and say, what if it does, all you want? Well, it won't. Ever.
And I don't. Yes.
Yeah. And I will say that while some of my views have not changed, I understand a little more now.
I hate to go off topic, but what's gonna happen with this channel? Is it still gonna say dormant channel?
I don't know. I mean, I have been streaming some lately, so. Am I back? Well, I don't know. And to my friend who was my Christian friend Fallon, who has been nothing short of kind and loving and caring. I can't say thank you enough if you're watching this. I sent her the link to the stream, and she can't watch it now at the moment. She's tuned in some. Sorry, my mom texted me.
That scared the heck out of me. I thought.
Well, I have many of my friends that are Christian, and they're nice.
I have real life. I have a lot of real life friends who are Christian.
Yeah.
How my almost like 95% of my family are Catholic.
But yeah, to Fallon, my friend who I call Fal, I love you very much. Thank you for being there for me at a time when I felt like no one else would.
Well, not just the person you talked about, but hey, what about us?
Yeah, and thank you both as well. I really don't know what I'd do without any of you who have been supportive. Simon, Daphne, and you two guys.
And everyone else who supported you.
Yeah.
Even though I even supported you during those times when you and I didn't want to talk to each other.
Yeah. And you know what, Mav? I am really glad that we started talking to each other again.
Yeah.
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 Part of me feels bad about the stuff I said to you back in August of 2021.
And I feel bad about all the things that we've said to each other, like the things I've said and done to you.
Because even though I was kind of arrogant that day, I was freaking kicked out of my house and had nowhere to go. You know, at the same time.
Well, I'm always going to be here for you, just as you have been for me.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd known you since like what 2015 or 2014, November, December 2014, maybe sometime early 2015. I'm not sure.
I would say 2015 is the best bet.
It had to be.
At 2015.
Yeah, it had to be.
Back when everyone was still calling me Checkers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And what a ride it's been, you know?
I met Dick in 2015, but our actual friendship did not happen until 2017.
Yeah, because back then you were very controversial and not a lot of people liked you.
Well, except for a few, though.
Same thing with me, but it was mostly in the POE groups and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing. The whole thing doesn't make sense. It's supposed to be an entertainment collaborative group. It just ended up making company after company, and then they started stealing other company names.
And then and some of them ended up being predators or doing sexual role plays.
Yeah, the biggest one being SLN.
And you know what's weird? I hate to admit this. Like, I really hate to admit this, considering how bad of a person he is. I don't know about you guys, but there are times where I find myself stumbling across a video of his and clicking on it because I'm curious. Although a lot of it's just fake, meaningless stuff that he posts.
What? You talk about SLN?
Yeah, and despite being a sexual predator, you got to admit the guy has some talent.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Uh,
and sometimes it's, and
it sucks that he had to do what he did. It really does.
yeah, and the
And
guy he
I
did it
thought
with,
he was the and
I
prior to,
still know.
sorry about that.
Well, he did
SLN Media Group, Daphne.
he did like some stuff, role plays, farting, and made farting gassy logos, which were not of Sagwa, which were disturbing.
Man.
And the guy, Keiki Eduardo, Cake, I don't know how you pronounce it.
Cockhead?
Cake.
I
I used to
have,
say Keiki.
and not to mention,
He's in a group that I'm in, a game show group that I'm in, and he's kind of changed. He's kind of changed. And I'm sure he probably regrets the stuff that he did with him. But SLN, Predator or not, he's made stuff for me. He's made stuff for a lot of people, and some of them aren't half bad. Some of them have over like
it really sucks that he had, and I thought he was the only sane person in all those POE groups. I was dead fucking wrong.
And at a time, I still remember when it was when the Frenzy Company was owned by PLE or in a partnership.
PLE,
POE.
I remember the Animation Frenzy Studios logos.
Yeah, there were a lot of them, and a lot of the designs were based off Columbia TriStar, something like that.
It's like how my logos were always based off of Cartoon Network.
Yep, Lamont. Yep.
Also, another thing the POE did recently, they somehow resurrected, I say this in air quotes, resurrected the 20th Century Fox name. I mean, because 20th Century, the Fox and 20th Century Fox.
They've done that with UPN and the WB and made other things as well.
I'm gonna admit, I even did the same thing too. I back in 2017.
I refuse. I always call it. Go ahead.
Like back in 2017, I did the same thing. I tried to resurrect G4. Yeah. That was before G4 came back and shit.
And with what it is now, I refuse to call it anything other than 20th Century Fox because it just doesn't sound right. Oh, and speaking of which, you may not have known before, but I even made my own version of the POE jingle.
I even did some of that too. I even literally recorded. I actually played the POE jingle on that. It's that piano guitar thing. I don't know what they call it.
The keytar?
Yeah, when I had my keytar.
Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
Come on, don't ask around.
2017, a year that I still.
Come on. Come on.
When was this made?
Yeah, that was it.
When was this?
Nice.
2018.
I made it in online signature in 2018, but the original that I did dates back to at least 2016.
That was when the PoE was in air quotes, prime. But there was a lot of groups. There was the OWN. There was the Wild Animation Network. There was freaking.
Which I was a part of at one point.
I think I was very briefly. And there was another. There was. Oh my god, there's a lot. And then I remember the freaking trolls started invading too. The anti-Duncan League and shit like that.
Oh god.
Long story short, because I don't want to keep talking about this. Long story short, I was a numbskull back in the day.
We were all.
What?
We were all.
You made a jingle.
I need to make more of these.
I need to come up with a jingle for my channel.
I have.
Wait.
I have a lot of I have made jingle. I have jingles that a certain person
I can put them
made.
on in here.
And shit.
They sound much better in MP3 form.
There's even one that you made for him.
That one has kind of a salsa vibe to it, like a Mexican, like Tejano music.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sometime I'll make more.
Blues Clues. We're gonna play Blues Clues. Oh man, I have that. Oh man, now I'm reminded of that Smosh video. If kid shows were real.
Yeah. Listen to this.
Let's find more Blues Clues. Is that a clue? God damn it, Blue! You got
God damn it! What you got in the goddamn house? You bitch! Oh, see, it's bitch is a female dog.
Back when YouTube was actually a good platform.
Back when YouTube was truly YouTube. I didn't even join it.
My first YouTube video was basically a Sesame Street spoof of Janie's Got a Gun. Elmo's Got a Gun. That's the first video I watched.
It's the best. I took something someone else made it sort of added a. It was like a template of this, so you could add something to it.
Just some SML fan. Shut the fuck up.
Who's in the chat?
Watch the
Oh.
watch. You just showed up, so I suggest you just watch the beginning of the stream
Should I? I'm not even in the stream like that.
because listen, my views have kind of changed.
Yeah, so you should go and watch the beginning of the stream. What? Speaking of Sesame Street, check the group chat. Anyone remember this video?
Yes, I've been looking for that. I keep wondering what happened to it. Oh, it's been unlisted. And I see.
Do you also?
I
remember-
love when Emma looks like when he's actually singing the song.
Did you know that tomorrow is July 1st. Tomorrow is the first day of July, which is Canada Day.
Woohoo!
I'm gonna celebrate tomorrow.
In that case, I better pretty much change my icon to something
This one. Speaking of Canada, and this is one place this is one place I've always wanted to go, but they don't have any around here. Tim Hortons.
There's some in Ohio, I think.
They closed all the Tim Hortons restaurants in New England before I can head over there and try it.
I'm gonna change I'm gonna change my icon for the Canadian holiday. Let's just say it involves a certain polar bear. Ha 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 ha! Which pretty much ruined a certain series, but I don't care if it's ruined
Anyway,
because I love it. And I remember that shit a lot.
seriously, I mean, Elmo actually looks like he's singing it.
Not shot. Before you get
I can't believe I found that.
why you managed to find such a thing?
And here's the rest. Anyway, here's the rest of it.
Let's download fucking shiz. Why does it sound like a kid show? I'll tell you. Kid show? It's a fucking kid show! That's right, it's a kid show, right?
Oh, here's them.
I'm kind of getting. Hold up. Frosty Super.
Sesame Street is funded in part by.
Lightyear versus Buzz Lightyear.
Oh wait, I forgot about the Sesame Workshop logo. Wait, let's start. Sesame Street is funded in part by.
Oh hell yeah, Nelvana. What the? Okay, unfortunately.
I still think this is super weird.
What?
Seeing these two logos on screen back to back.
It's like watching Jackie Chan Adventures on Jetix and seeing the Sony, the Columbia TriStar television logo.
I once saw on a Jetix upload, on a Jetix airing of something, it had the long 20th television logo from 1992.
I'm coming. Give me a second. Hold on. I gotta mute for a sec.
Okay.
Let's see what's on Go Animate City. Okay.
All right, sorry about that. I had to get my dinner.
Do you like? I changed my
Okay.
icon for Discord. Changed my icon for Discord, but this one's on Canada Day. It involves a Canadian company, Nelvana. So, haha, yeah. And what's gonna happen on Monday, July 4th? Just a regular Monday. Yeah.
You know what's weirder?
Wait, last remaining.
You want to hear even weirder thing?
Oh.
Superman the animated series aired on Jetix. And at one point, I specifically remember seeing the Warner Brothers television logo from 1994.
I don't think I can find it.
Canada. Would I go to Canada someday?
I'd love to.
Man, I love the movie Canada.
Only when, well, remember in 2016 we're gonna move to Canada. Then why are we still here? If why are we still here? Probably because we had no choice.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Because I'm.
The heck?
I had to
Whoa!
stretch.
What happened?
I stretched. Okay.
That's weird.
When I stretch, I just make a noise. Calvin Harris concert. Fuck.
Other judges can't hear. And she can render a decision faster than other judges even think. So if you think you can like other judges, think again.
Try that,
Judy. Judge Judy, New York's ultimate truth machine. The new season begins September 15th.
I remember the longer version of the promo, but I don't remember it having that music or that version of the narration.
Other judges Try that heels. Judge Judge Judy, New York's
Judge Judy.
The new season begins.
Ow!
This was done in like 2003.
That long ago. Holy crap.
Number 15.
Yeah, I remember We Found Love. That was a song that I like.
Oh,
What?
What? Ah!
I have to share this with y'all.
Ah. Depleted by hit industry.
He has no brains. God is a one-name race. Put your hands together. You want it flat. That's when they the throat. It's all you rap.
Donkey Kong. Let's see.
Oh, I also have something I want to share. I made this a week or two ago. Hold on while I pull it up.
What the heck is wrong with people? Wait, what the heck? What? Never mind.
Introduce yourself.
Who's the fat kid talking to?
You, Patrick, she's the teacher.
Oh,
Come on, tell the class your name. Don't be nervous. We just want to know your name.
Did you make that, Nick?
No, Mav did.
Genius.
Oh, I thought it was you who made the shit.
Yeah. Why are they laughing?
I guess it's just in the timing.
Oh.
Today's first
Oh, by the
lesson
way,
will
some bad news.
24.
I tried hard to edit the Tinky Winky thing on Go Animate Rapper,
And
now I can't edit it anymore for some reason.
Is
I
it
even
not?
tried
Is
doing
it
the
not
Tinky
loading?
Winky stop posting about Among Us thing. That yeah, it would not load when I tried doing it. So it's a failed operation. And plus, I swear I converted it, but it wouldn't. I converted it. It played fine in the video maker, but in the preview, it didn't play shit. So I'm sorry, but I will not be able to do the Tinky Winky memes in Rapper Offline.
That sucked.
Maybe you could try,
Tinky
Mav.
I might. I might, since I don't have it. But I won't be able to do anything this weekend because, well,
Yeah,
depending
I
on
know.
how things are. Tinky Winky smell.
So what I did with the preview was I with the initial preview it was supposed to be like the noise that is the sound that's like da 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 before the narrator says it.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna make the camera like zoom in on his face, zoom closer to his face for every note. You know, like da 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 da.
Oh,
Also, another one about what the stream's about. I used to be a Christian too. That's what I used to be. I used to go to a Christian. I used to be like that. But ever since 2014 and 2015, it has changed. It has changed, though.
So nice.
What do you mean it's fucking nice? Fucking Mario? Sonic
mm, oh look, it's a Mario's a fingers.
Or else. Say the magic word. Give me the hedgehog. Or else.
Hey, remember this, Nick? Oh look, it's a Mario's a fingers.
Say the magic word. Give me the hedgehog. Or else.
Hedgehog Pingus is the magic word.
Those robots are a total pain in the. What is Amy doing?
I'm sorry, I
From
do not
stocks
speak
to
English.
crypto, shut the fuck up,
That.
Yes, I'm sorry,
Metro. I don't want crypto. Shut the fuck up.
Peter Griffin.
speaking.
What do you mean?
Well, excuse me for being retarded.
That's it. No time for.
Excuse me for being retarded. Well, excuse me for being retarded.
Excuse me for being.
I give up.
What the fuck is this? My show? What anime inspired? Fucking weird. What is that? Ew, fire community.
Come on!
Oh, what the fuck?
Judged temporarily blocked for this 15-minute bullshit.
I'm so in the world. It's not possible. I am Doctor
Who this?
dangerous man in history of the world. I am Doctor Putis. Dangerous man in history. Oh,
Cute.
No, the fuck I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Welcome to the Krusty Krab. My name is Squidward. Can I take your order?
I'm very hungry.
Whatever. Can I take your order?
Bubble.
No. I know.
What?
I fucking love this
No,
going
I don't
on.
want that. Give me the. No.
Are you planning on ordering today, sir?
No.
What?
Give me the noodles.
We serve food here, sir.
I know. Give me the fucking noodles.
No.
I don't want noodles.
Sir, what do you want?
I want.
So tell me, what do you want? What do you really want?
Oh no.
I hope we don't get copyrighted for this.
I don't know if we will, but
I want.
So tell me, what do you want? What do you really
I want.
what you really like? Right.
Oh, these slimes, they're very motherfucker. I'm really back to watching this shit. Strawberry shortcake. All the characters that are based off strawberry shortcake. Oh, that's nice Switch fashion, but at the same time, though. What the fuck are you doing, Ami? Why you're looking at cute stuff? You're looking at cute stuff even though you're the girl that is a regular ass piece of shit that should go fuck a duck. Okay, Ami? I'm being I'm literally being serial when I say this.
Oh, I don't want to see this. Oh my god. I hate seeing commercials like it's just too much. I can't stand seeing that.
What commercial?
It's like seeing one of those "Please save my daughter or son in the hospital," and then
Oh,
they
I
show
see.
them crying or stuff like that. It's
Oh,
just heartbreaking.
I've seen that, and I wanted to skip, even though I feel bad. But
Yeah,
I feel bad, but unfortunately, I don't have the jizz to help.
You ever been fascinated
What, Nick?
I know
by
it's
the
hard.
logos that would appear at the end of TV shows? Well, you're not alone.
Nick?
It's actually pretty scary how many people are fascinated by the logos of our childhood. Klasky Chupo, DNA Productions, United Plankton Pictures, all these logos bring us some kind of nostalgia one way or another because they were on shows that we watched as a kid. But sometimes that nostalgia can be taken to extreme lengths. And that's what I'm going to be talking about here. Oh, and to make this video even more interesting, I'm going to be talking to my friend Mario90007. He's basically the logo
I remember him.
master, knowing everything about certain logos like 20th
Remember
Century Fox,
Mario 9007?
TNA Productions. The logo master, knowing everything about 0007. He's even more interesting. I'm going to be talking to my friend Mario90007. He's basically the logo master, knowing everything about certain logos like 20th Century Fox, DNA Productions, etc. Owns assets about them, recreates them in Blender. He's basically the master of TV or movie logos. And I'm also going to have our interview bits be in certain parts of this video instead of having it all at the end. So, with that all said, let's begin.
Oh god, a scary logo. Oh shit, that actually scared me.
Wrong logo. It should have been the current logo.
Before we can even start talking about people's obsession with TV logos, let's discuss about the history of them. These little words that would appear at the beginning or an end of a film or episode of a show have actually existed since the beginning of film. Some of the earliest being Universal Pictures, 20th Century Fox, and Paramount. They've all existed sometime between 1912 to 1914. To put that in perspective of how all these logos are, The Wizard of Oz, which is considered by many to be the greatest film of all time, wouldn't have come out until 2.5 decades later. And The Three Stooges wouldn't exist until 1 decade later. So yeah, that shows you how old these logos are and how they're actually kind of important to the industry. Obviously, these logos' purposes are to show who made the film. So if you saw a Universal movie, you wouldn't confuse it with...
The captions are inaccurate. I don't like that.
What?
Triggers my OCD. I hate when captions are inaccurate. Like, it doesn't matter what it's on. If it's on a YouTube video, if it's on TV, if it's on a streaming service. It triggers my OCD if they get it wrong.
Same with me.
If you saw a Universal movie, you wouldn't confuse it with 20th Century Fox because they showed their logo at the beginning. Keep in mind that these were for films. Television wouldn't exist until the 1920s. So when everything got ported over from movies to TV, it was actually kind of smooth. Over time, there was going to be more and more companies making entertainment for television, and of course they all had their special logos. Some of them would be animated, some of them would be still frames, some of them would be live action. You had quite a lot of creativity over what you wanted your logo to be. So now, here's the question. If all that these logos are just visualizations to tell you who made what, then why are there literally thousands, if not millions, of videos about the same thing?
Huh.
I am the prince of the closing logos.
What?
Klesky Cupo, are you there?
Oh my god, that's just wrong. Why do they talk like that?
Oh, are you
In order to answer that, we need to go back to when these videos first started. Obviously, these videos aren't new, but some of them are really old, like over a decade old. In fact, some of these videos are almost as old as YouTube itself. Sadly, due to time, it hasn't been known what the first ever video was, but what we do know is that
Remember the United Plankton Pictures logo history thing, the one where they had the logos in MS Paint?
Mm-hmm.
On May 11th, 2006, the video is titled Paramount Television Gets Hassaned. It's just some weird YouTube poop-like edit that doesn't really add anything new to the Paramount logo, but you get the idea. But one of the earliest known actual logo edits was released on May 15th, 2007, called 1992 Walt Disney Classics Fast and Slow. And like what the title says, the video shows the Walt Disney logo at normal speed and showing it getting slower and slower over time. This could actually be the starting ground for some of these edits because a lot of people really do like editing logos.
Remember the destruction of the logo, where the logo would just go fast and fast and fast until it explodes.
Yep.
Faster or slower.
I used to laugh my ass off at that.
This is probably the first ever true logo edit. I mean, somebody could have done one before, but this is one of the earliest ones that me and my friends could even find. It's also unknown what the first ever Klasky Chupa edit was, but from what we can tell from this video, Klasky Chupa Surprise 1994, at the very end it shows the dates October to November 2005. So, as far as we could assume, this video came out in 2005. Looking at this, it's crazy to think how long people have been doing this for. And the fact that some of these are just about as old as YouTube itself makes the whole thing even more interesting.
Damn.
Logos. I don't want the fucking ads, god damn it!
I have a couple theories as to why people find these logos fascinating. The first thing is, well, it might be already obvious, but it's just nostalgia. Obviously, the millions of people that are talking about the Klasky Chupa logo have seen Rugrats before. In fact, the Rugrats movie was the first ever non-animated Disney movie.
Not first ever animated movie not made by Disney
to reach $100 million at the box office. So that alone tells you how many people have watched.
I always thought the Rugrats movie was the not.
What?
I always thought the Rugrats movie was one of the first non-Disney movies to make.
It was the first. It was the first actually.
Wow.
First ever animated film not made by Disney to gross over $100 million.
And then Shrek obviously came next.
That alone tells you how many people have watched Rugrats before, and because of that, they might have seen the episode.
I'll be back.
And not skip.
Okay.
So, let's see, I still can't believe what you said to me in the others days ago and now publicly.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe that I, of all people, would actually end up kind of changing beliefs.
I think you did that because maybe the damage, maybe the damage that happened in April.
Well, I don't think it's not really because of that. It's just I had begun talking with people, and I was adamant on trying to keep my beliefs, and then I was feeling freaked out, and then they started talking to me, and I eventually calmed down when we were talking, and I slowly began to trust these guys. I'm just gonna get rid of this comment. It's
This what? These comments, huh? Hmm.
In the credits, of course, seeing that Class K kind of seeing the episodes all the way to the end. With not skipping the credits, of course, seeing that Class K Chupa logo, that could have probably scared them, which I would actually get to later. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people that was obsessed with the Class K Chupa logo. I remember watching hundreds of these weird Class K Chupa videos before I went to school. I even made a
wow.
Huh?
Wow.
to it. That's how obsessed I was. The reason that the costume dedicated to it. That's how obsessed I was about this.
All right, I'm back.
I remember watching hundreds of these weird Class K Chupa videos before I went to school. I even made a Mario costume dedicated to it.
That's crazy.
Videos. How obsessed I went to school. I even made a
That is really weird.
Mario costume dedicated to it. That's how obsessed I was about this. The reason that the Class Q Chupo Splat logo has gotten a lot popular was because of an amount of edits that children had to like create, like the amount of like effects, crazy shenanigans about like changing the colors, inverting it, putting it in reverse, calling like the effects different names. It's so weird. So weird, in fact, that Class Q Chupo themselves made a show about this specific.
Huh?
What?
Oh,
Hi.
hey, Matthew.
So what's this confession all about?
You missed a lot. You missed over an hour, Matthew.
You know what? To those who just came in, those who came in just now or earlier, don't know what's
let
going
me
on.
explain it, babe. Let me explain it, okay? I mean, you can probably infer from the comments what's going on, Matthew, but I've been talking with people who are Christian and other religions, mostly Christian. And at first I was a little uncomfortable, talking to them, and then as I was talking to these people, I started to calm down a little. And they even prayed for me in this call that we were in. And honestly, it wasn't all that bad, actually, as I thought it would be. I felt calm. I felt a feeling of serenity, or whatever they call it, wash over me.
Or let's call it serenity.
Serenity.
Yeah, he felt different.
Yeah, and I've had some people praying for me. A friend of mine and I, who I met on Roblox, and this group was also on Roblox, by the way. And this friend that I met on Roblox, I've known her since about 2020, 2021. And she was one of the people I said that should turn against me. But she insisted on staying with me as a friend. She insisted on continuing to be there. She is a really great person.
Well, not just her, but I vowed to stay on your side, and many other people who vowed to stay on your side as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm really grateful for that. So here's the thing, Matthew. It's possible that my beliefs might be changing. And I never thought I'd say this, and I know it's probably a shock, or you're probably in disbelief hearing this from me. after all that's happened. But I'm beginning to think that maybe it's possible that there might actually be a God. Like maybe I was wrong. And I also was wrong about, the things I said about Christians, and I'm actually beginning to trust Christians, and in fact, for the last couple of days or so, the friend that I was talking about, whose name is Fallon, by the way, she and I have like a prayer once or twice, like every at least once or twice every day. We would pray together. We did it today with another person. Like I set up a group DM. Like he wanted to join us, and like you see this profile picture that I have here. This is the icon that I used. It's 3 people praying together. And I just, like, if you, like, you may want to watch, like, the entire stream, like I said, Matthew. You may want to watch the whole thing, because there's an awful lot that you missed out on, and I want you to spread the message to everyone else, as many people as you can. Now, listen, I don't expect you to forgive me for everything I've done, because what I did was horrific, and I really deeply regret it, and
I'm glad you're starting to realize that.
You don't have to join. That's okay.
I'm not able to join. I'm busy and I have to shower later.
Okay, but here's the listen, Matthew. I just want you to know, I'm really sorry. I deeply regret everything. If I could turn back time, I would. And I'm also deeply sorry for the things I said to you guys to hurt you so much that you would never want to trust me. And I said this before when I was apologizing earlier, but I'm going to say this again to you and to everyone else who is listening. If you do decide to forgive me, I really appreciate it, and I'm grateful for you. I really am grateful. If you decide not to forgive me, or if it takes a long time, I understand. But keep one thing in mind. I am still a human, and humans make mistakes. It's natural. Nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm. I also showed this to Freddie as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Alright, just, I don't want y'all to make any streams about it, okay? But if you want to talk, I'm available. Like, I may unblock you on Discord or something, Matthew. But it's up to you what you want to do. It's up to you guys what you want to do. I won't force you to do anything.
Logo.
Mm-hmm. Vincent says hi.
Hey, Vincent. I'm really glad.
Hmm?
I'm really glad that you're here. Because I wanted to tell you something. In the AEIS podcast about Jace's video that they did, where y'all were talking about me at one point, I saw your comment. You said, "Why did he like you when you and Foolish were talking about why I did this?" And you said Nick probably hates himself. That's probably why he did all of this. Vincent, you're right. I did all of this because I felt so guilty about everything that I did in the past, and then I thought that no one deserved me. That's why I was trying to make all of you go against me, and it didn't work initially, so I had to step up my game. But it was really retarded of me to do all this, and I really am sorry. But yeah, I'm really glad you're here, Vincent, so that I could tell you myself that you were right. What you said, like he probably hates himself and that's why he did it. That's true, Vincent. Well, yeah, at least for a while. Well, I wouldn't say I'm back. I'm not back. Yet. But anyway, I hope you understood what I was saying, Vincent. Are you okay, babe?
Christianity, Nick, I'm okay. Just
Huh?
yeah. Well, I just hope people will understand.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope people will understand, including the others as well. Because I don't want another repeat.
I don't either.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
I really like this picture. Hmm. Hmm. What are you laughing at, baby?
Nothing. I'm just laughing for no reason.
You're so cute. You're so cute.
I still remember the face icon, the Nick Jr. face. Do you still have it?
I think.
I mean, well, you still have Google Album Archive. That could because
Now that you mentioned that,
Yeah, there's Google Album Archive, where it just saves all your stuff from Hangouts and, all that. That's why I still have some old shit saved.
I have 92 profile pictures on Google.
Hmm.
Uh, ah,
ah, that's the that one right there. That one right there. Go back a couple slides. That's the profile picture I remember the day I met you.
And what was that profile picture you had? What was the date? Check the information of that. Check that. You on June 2015. So I guess you met Nick on June of 2015.
I'm thinking like March or April.
maybe.
It had to be.
This was partly inspired by the Colossal D.
Mm.
Let's see some more profile pictures. Aha! There's a profile. No. There's a profile picture that I first saw you on when you were.
Yeah. ¿Qué pasa? Ah!
Oh, I remember that.
Spongeville.
It's
What?
Sponge Bloige.
Details.
It's Spongeville.
Sponge Bloige.
I knew you. Vincent says I knew you come back eventually.
First GIF profile picture.
What's wrong with my Mac? It's not powering on.
Oh, look, it's.
Ah!
Let me see a war face.
Classic.
June of 2016.
Oh!
Oh,
Hey!
I remember that one too.
Hey, I know that one.
Ah!
I don't know if I'm gonna forgive you. To be honest, man, I'm not trying to be mean to you at all, but wait.
Well,
Forgiveness is
it's up
hard,
to you,
and it can take
Master.
time. Forgiveness is hard. I'm gonna have to.
I know it may take time.
Forgiveness is hard, and it can take time. But believe me,
But okay,
it's worth
I
it.
understand.
It's worth it.
I understand.
Which profile picture that I saw you in the stream? Well,
You
I
mean
saw you
finding
in
in
one
the stream?
like the stream from 2017 when I first met that person. Yeah. No,
that
not
one?
that. No. I think that one. Yeah, that one. That one. Reba Fanatic 501 or not. I think it was that one. It won't. Yeah. Hey, I know the. No. I know this icon a lot well from 2018. This one too.
April. That was the April Fool's prank. That would have been.
I know icon so well, and that one's from 2019.
That one that bastard Nancer made for me.
That one you made for. I know the icon so well. The one for Francais. Frenzy
4th
Media
of July,
again. When you went to New York.
I think.
PBS
Hubris.
icon.
I had to do a lot of it. Punksy Warhol!
Punksy War.
The Christmas icon. Yeah, that one. That
I
face
remember that
icon.
one.
That one Aurora made for me.
There's a face icon. That icon. When had this icon for? What's the date? December 12th, 2019. I like that icon a lot because, yeah.
Oh! Okay, sorry you had to see that.
What was that one?
That was one of the times I was going crazy and just.
Where did you get that Columbia logo with the blood on his face from?
I made that.
Did you made that? Oh,
That
Yeah,
Nick.
I actually did.
I remember one. I remember. I actually tried to make one myself, but it was even more realistic looking. Matthew said something, by the way.
Trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning.
Huh? What is it?
Trigger warning, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, that was actually made by me. I took the head from like the Columbia TriStar home entertainment logo, the final ever logo for the Columbia TriStar brand.
Is it the one? Is it the one that looked like Mosaic?
It was like the one with all the pixelations and stuff like that.
I call it the Mosaic one. It sucks that logo didn't even last too long.
You know what? I like the shorter version, the faster version of the logo. With
The longer version was
the
my
guitar music.
favorite.
I once did a short version of a remake of the logo on when I was doing 30-second videos on Go Animate.
Hmm.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna send this in the chat, but I think it was sometime last year when it was sometime last year when I was going through that when I was at when I don't even think I have it on my computer anymore. But I did something very similar to the one you made, but I completely remade it from the ground up. I actually made 3 of them.
I mean, 3 of them.
And this one was based off the actual movie logo. I'm gonna send it in a chat because I don't want to show it on stream. In fact, I'm gonna DM it. Ah, shit. My PC is so freaking bloated.
I love how they like combined the movie logo with the painting. That is so cool.
Who the frick made that? Yeah, I sent it to you in your DMs. If you,
Oh my goodness! Those are even more nightmare fuel.
I was going through a lot last year. But it was basically, I tried it. I actually did one. I tried to do one with the movie logo, but the image was so compressed it wouldn't work. No. Sony Pictures Home Entertainment.
Montgomery/Cobb was the. They retouched the face of the Torch Lady.
Remember from Jeopardy when it was like where they fucked up, and it was like with the announcer at the end fucked up. It was like a production of Columbia TriStar Television.
But yeah, they had like Charlie O'Donnell.
What?
Charlie O'Donnell, yeah. There was even one Jeopardy as a production of Columbia TriStar Television, that version. But instead of the blue background, it was the 1997 logo or 6.
Your natural radiance as beauty meets medicine. Join us at Sisu Clinic, a doctor-led aesthetic medicine.
Distributed by Columbia TriStar Television.
What? Did I just say the King World logo before they?
Distributed by Columbia TriStar Television.
Oh, that Jeopardy question.
Distributed by Columbia TriStar Television.
This is the Merv Griffin logo.
Merv Griffin?
This
Not Meg
is the
Griffin.
Columbia logo.
Merv Griffin.
And the following is this company's.
What is TriStar?
TriStar is correct.
Bitch, it's freaking TriStar.
Doesn't old logos look kind of creepy?
Some of them do.
Vintage.
Hey!
What?
Sundays.
There's the logo that was used for the first Crazanity logo.
The one that I made.
Yeah.
Sunday's #1 drama is Once Upon a Time, all new tonight. Sunday's is a production of Merv Griffin Enterprises.
It says you're not accepting friend requests, Matthew. So you'll have to do
Production of
give it.
Griffin Enterprises. Speaking. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking.
From Jeopardy.
Is the Merv.
This is the Merv Griffin logo. This is the Columbia logo.
Fuses.
This is the Merv Griffin logo.
Gilbert speaking. Jeopardy is a production of Merv Griffin Enterprises.
Call from
Griffin Enterprises.
95446
I fucking.
Call from
Oh, we've got
Unfortunately, we've been getting some scam calls recently, mostly about the fucking crypto.
Yes.
Yeah, speaking of NFTs, did you know that Macy's is getting into NFTs too?
Macy's, oh god.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
But yeah,
Yeah, I saw what you sent to me.
But yeah, NFTs, they're bull. They're a bunch of bull
Let me
shit.
see what I can-
Bull fucking shit. Bull and shit. Okay.
Why is that announcer on that Chuck E. Cheese commercial so funny?
I agree.
Sounds super weird, like he's.
Jesus.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese's.
Especially when he says, in their minds.
Helping children discover the fun of developing their bodies. And their minds.
Alright, I'm gonna go check my laundry. I'll be right back. If I'm not
Okay.
back by the time the stream ends, I'll call you. I'll start a call in the chat or whatever.
F. F, 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 F. Fuck. Fuckity fuck, 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 fuck.
What? What?
Fuck.
As kids, where a kid can be a kid.
How's his fortune cookie? I don't remember seeing shit.
A child asked me, how do I get the Chuck E. Cheese's? And I answered, practice, my son. Practice. More. I think you practice. Want to make your...
This Stellar Tanaba Gacha. Currently looking at reality for life show. You can earn coins throughout July 6th. Fuck! 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 I can't say shit.
Now there's a great way to get free tokens with any food purchase.
So if you don't know what
When it's just got it?
Got what?
One.
One what?
One token.
Got it. So what you get?
This you got one. You got more fun.
You getting this?
Chuck E. Cheese's.
One.
Got it?
Got what?
One.
One what?
One.
Game. So what? This.
Chuck, you got one. You got more fun.
I just ready
To win.
on the game. Alright. So what you get? Any game?
One token.
Got it.
Yeah, that's probably the only PB commercial that I see of Chuck E. Cheese's that has an audio that was also used in a PBS Kids commercial.
Got it?
Got what?
One.
One what?
One token.
Got it. Getting this?
Chuck E. Cheese's. You got one. You got more fun. Now there's a great way to get free tokens with any food purchase. Everybody. Ton of fun. Are you ready? When it's just for fun and just for kids. You know what they say.
Well, I don't know, but
So,
you I tried to send you a friend request and it said this person is not accepting friend requests. They'll have to add you or something.
what the fuck should I even fucking wear now on fucking reality?
7 for a... You want some juice? For real.
Works every time. Check out.
Hold on a second.
So, what's up? Got fun on your mind? I know how you feel. Chuck E. Cheese's.
Mav, if he's still here, or is he still AFK?
Now try.
Okay.
Cool, for real. Chuck E. Cheese's. It's cool, for real. It's cool, for real. For real.
I'm planning to. I might want to. I might take my baby cousin there someday.
His birthday party.
Well, how old is your baby cousin?
He's 3 right now.
Ready? Chuck E. Cheese's birthday party. Where a kid can be a Chuck E. Cheese kids can all agree on. Take them to Chuck E. Wouldn't it be great if nothing can stop the fun of Chuck E. Cheese's. Where a kid can be a kid. Good way to
You have visual of the children. Kids in sight. Kids in sight. Roger that.
looking for a really good way to make sure your kids are safer when they play.
Better plan. I have a better plan.
Chuck E. Cheese's Kid Tech Stand. They play, you relax.
Where a kid can be a kid.
Payday. Yeah. Mr. Cool Chuck Fun voices.
Where a kid can be a kid.
I remember that commercial.
Fun Vietnamese.
Where a kid can be a kid.
Things rock.
At Boyle, we take our citrus marinating very seriously. So we decided to make shrimp ceviche.
But the fun rocks. Cheeses. Where the fun rock. Fun rock.
Wait, what the heck did I just heard?
And you.
I think this was one of the last ever commercials with classic Chuck.
E.
It's a cool Chuck world. And you're in charge.
Let's rock this mouse.
Chuck E. Cheese's, where the fun rocks and you rule.
Mm, so, I guess, whoops. not much to do right now, so
So is everything resolved now?
I don't know.
Well, because I've always wished for things to get better again. I mean, I want things to get better for everyone.
They might not, but maybe there's some hope. Maybe there's a chance. You never know. Anyway, guys, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the stream now.
But before that, what do you want to say to people again?
For those who watched and understood, thank you. And if you decide to forgive me, thank you as well. And like I said, if you don't, I understand. Understand. You don't have to. I just hope that one day we can all put all this bullshit to rest. I want to thank my guests.
Mm-hmm.
My guests, my girlfriend, and my friend Maverick. I want to thank both of them for showing up. So yeah, I guess that's it.
And P.S. P.S. We reached 10 months of dating. But next month will be our 11th-month anniversary.
Can't wait.
Then August will be our first anniversary, and
First year anniversary.
But however, we got together on December 12th, 2017, and if we were to stay together, and if we were to stay together that long, then that would have been 5 years together. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, sadly, but you know what?
Although there was.
I'm very glad I'm with you. Hey, shit! I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay, Maverick's back, but Nick said he'll be right back.
The batteries on my mouse died. Fuck.
Shit. Hmm. Jada.
Maybe. Oh, and thanks, Vincent. Thanks. And as for your question, well, I'm not officially back. Yet.
Hmm? Oh, you're hinting something. You're hinting at a possible comeback.
I don't know, maybe. But anyway,
Maverick was back, by the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anyway, thank you to both my guests. In fact, I'm gonna pretend that this is me hugging the both of you right now.
Aw.
All I need is more than a hug.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Cuddle. I love both of you very much.
Thank you.
We love you too.
And all of you too. Thank you all very much for watching. And remember, you don't have to forgive me. I'm not forcing you to do anything. It's up to you. But if you do decide to forgive me, I really appreciate it and thank you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you understood.
Oh, forgiveness. Yeah.
It's hard.
Forgiveness is hard, and it can take time. But believe me, it's worth it. But if you don't want to forgive, then that's okay, though. But are you? But are you? Are you expecting forgiveness, though?
Hmm.
Or
You
you're
don't
not?
you don't have to.
Well, I'm the person that can forgive easily, so I do forgive you.
Well, anyway. Well, thank you. Anyway, thank you all very much for all this. All right, and I'm just gonna go as far as to say this, since my beliefs are kind of changing. God bless all of you.
I say that even when I don't believe in God.
God bless. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Well, the stream was pretty weird, I guess.
Bye, guys.
Not weird, I think.